What's up, you guys? Dominion Commander here, answering this question. Loadout wise, yes. Weaponry, eh. Weaponry because obviously we had the clear guns with the nickel cat batteries and whatnot until we started doing research. Then we went to Airsoft Megastore for stuff. We got it's a hit or miss with Megastore in my opinion. We got a basically put together spring shotgun. Didn't really do much with it because it really couldn't hold anything. So obviously we zip tied it to an underbarrel AK and made an AK shotgun. And then on top of that, we had the loadouts. They all had their stuff. I was basically a big fan of the whole anime G.I. Joes, so I was a really huge fan of Snake Eyes just because of the stealth, the precision, ninjas, Naruto, blah blah blah, etc. Then there was Sigma 6 where he had the cool ass technology and whatnot, but I could not find a Snake Eyes visor that could withstand a BB, so what had happened was my dad got into it and saying, you need to protect your eyes. I said, I know that. And we had the construction, goggles. So, yeah. That made me mad until somebody from Stryker or whichever put holes in the goggles so at least air could get through and the air wasn't trapped. So I was pretty happy about that. I went from having the clear MP5 or whichever it was to a King's Arms M4, which is my first ever airsoft gun from our home store, Newbury Paintball and Airsoft. So I'm happy. I was happy about that for a while. Then it just went weird on me. Then I finally got it fixed, and then I was like, I don't want it. I'd rather give it to somebody on the team. Do I regret doing it? No. I got better guns now than I did. And now that I'm into the AEG and Polar Star thing, it's been quite fun for the last 20 odd years of my life. Also, for those who don't know, I am also giving a special birthday shout out to my friend callsign Zeon. If you haven't seen her stuff yet, go to Zeon Lieb on YouTube and wish her happy birthday. And yeah, if you have not seen my content, go to my stuff, Dominion Commando. It is linked in the bio as well as my Instagram. You guys all know that. But moving on with this story, yeah, and we also had the Swiss Miss vest. It did have its perks. I mean, they had the little cardboard mesh, so I could slip my Nerf sword in the cardboard slit area, but I put my sword in the carry handle. I didn't have a sheath at the time, thinking I was going to be fast, because I was fast back then. Still am, but I'm not really good with the whole melee scheme. It's just like a habit. I mean, if you're like my friend callsign Moxie, he's pretty good at knifing. But then again, he's also small, sneaky, and he's an ex-Marine, so he has all the Marine combat training. Obviously, he would get more melee kills than I would. But yeah, we had the Swiss Miss vest. Everything was fixed. Nothing was Molly. I don't think Molly came out until 2011 to 2012 or 13. The whole Molly system came out. Then I upgraded myself to a Molly mesh. Not really the same same concept because could have put the cardboard in the back, but the vest was breathable. But it was just where I would get nailed a lot. That's where I kind of got PO'd, and now I have most of my plate carriers as VAV Tactical or JCPs. So a lot of upgrades since I first started playing. Had a PPQ, that one broke, and then I got my friend's one at the shop. Gave it me for free with a couple of mags. Also, they used to have the JTPs with its own hop-up key in the pistol grip, which was actually pretty cool. That rolled around for me for a long time until I couldn't get the damn thing to work. And then I went from a King's Arms M4 to the Elite Force, and then the list goes on and on. Maybe I might do a sequel and see if I can remember all of them. But now I got Knights Armament Stoner Polar Star. I got not a DMR like the little CQB thing. I got a DMR Polar Star. I got my Timon Omega all whited out for the winter time for my snow kit. And now I'm just, for my final airsoft gun, I'm trying to find at least a cool ass Tippmann blowback, because I kind of don't like how you had to spend money on gas mags. Like, I know for my real steel guys out there, you're all gas gun user fans because you can break it apart, you can clean it like an actual firearm, which is very good. I'm not picky. I've hardly used one. Maybe because I had just had a bad experience with my first one, and it wouldn't work. I did everything I was told. The gas mags were filled. Cocked it, pulled the trigger, didn't want to fire at all. So returned that one. I'm just sticking with AEGs and Polar Stars. Hopefully, I get to find a Tippmann blowback that is suitable, because at least I get to save money on mags and not spending $65, $85 on a mag just because it's gas. So hopefully that will turn up sooner or later, and that will probably be my last airsoft gun. Maybe for a while, maybe forever. I don't know. I love all my guns because I either built them or they hold a sentimental value because my friends helped me build them, and I upgraded them by myself. So, but yeah, I had the camo, I had the Swiss Miss belt, I had receiver gloves, so I didn't really look as much as a pussy per se. But yeah, I looked pretty noobish, but I had the skills, at least like a somewhat of an intermediate player, so that kind of backed me up a bit. So that's my answer to this question. I hope you all have a good night. And yeah, this is Dominion Commando signing off for now.